Welcome back to the channel coin collector, coin lovers, treasure hunters, and history enthusiasts, to another exciting episode on our channel, where we dive deep into the hidden gems of American currency, uncovering coins that have stood the test of time and, believe it or not, have turned into priceless treasures. Today, we're taking a fascinating journey through time, back to the year 1967, a year that marked a turning point in American coinage history. We're talking about one of the most intriguing coins ever minted, the United States Liberty Quarter Dollar of 1967. At first glance, it might look like any ordinary pocket change, but behind this small silver-colored coin lies an incredible story of craftsmanship, transition, scarcity, and astonishing modern value. And yes, believe it or not, one of these coins has been valued at a mind-blowing $564,000 in today's collector's market. But before we get into that jaw-dropping figure, let's rewind history for a moment and explore how this coin came to be. The 1967 quarter was born during a critical era in American minting. Just 2 years earlier, in 1965, the United States Mint made a dramatic decision to eliminate silver from circulating coins due to a nationwide shortage and rising silver prices. Up until then, quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper, giving them not only a rich luster but also a tangible intrinsic value. By 1967, the mint had fully transitioned to a new, clad, composition, a sandwich of copper and nickel, designed to be more durable and affordable. But that change came with chaos. To prevent hoarding and coin shortages, the mint temporarily removed mint marks from all coins struck between 1965 and 1967. This meant that no one could tell whether a coin came from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, adding a layer of mystery to coins from these years. Now, you might be thinking, if these were mass-produced, how could one possibly be worth over $500,000 today? And that's exactly where the magic lies. Hidden among the millions of ordinary quarters from 1967 are a few extraordinary pieces, coins struck under special conditions, experimental errors, or flawless proof-like examples that somehow escaped the mint's watchful eyes. These rare specimens feature mirror-like finishes, double die errors, or unique striking anomalies that make them one-of-a-kind treasures. In the world of numismatics, condition, rarity, and demand define value, and the 1967 Liberty Quarter checks all three boxes for some lucky owners. Over the decades, collectors have uncovered stunning examples of this coin with perfect mint states graded by top certification agencies like PCGS and NGC, with certain rare variants selling for astronomical prices at major auctions. The most pristine and exceptionally rare piece, rumored to be one of only a handful known, fetched an unbelievable $564,000, cementing the 1967 Liberty Quarter as one of the crown jewels of modern U.S. coinage. Let's also take a moment to appreciate the artistry behind it. The obverse side proudly features the elegant bust of George Washington, America's first president, designed by the renowned sculptor John Flanagan. His timeless portrait symbolizes the nation's enduring values of liberty and independence. On the reverse, we see the powerful image of an American bald eagle, wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows, a powerful emblem of strength, readiness, and freedom. Every line, every curve, and every glimmer of metal tells a story about America's resilience through changing times. What's even more fascinating is that these 1,967 quarters were not only pieces of currency, they were symbols of adaptation. As the nation shifted away from silver, the quarter represented a new chapter in American economics. Yet, who could have imagined that one day, this very coin, once worth just 25 cents, could become a six-figure masterpiece sought after by collectors around the world? So, as you rummage through your coin jars, old drawers, or family collections, take a second look. That dull-looking 1967 quarter you've ignored for years might just be your golden ticket. Check for unusual details, deep mirror-like surfaces, crisp edges, doubled lettering, or sharp strikes, because you never know when you might be holding a small piece of history worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And remember, every coin tells a story of the people, the era, and the nation that produced it. The 1967 Liberty Quarter Dollar stands as a shining example that even the most ordinary object can become an extraordinary treasure. So, if you're as fascinated as I am, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell, because we have more jaw-dropping coin stories, hidden secrets, and unbelievable discoveries coming your way. From silver dimes to gold double eagles, every episode is another step into the glittering world of numismatic history. Stay tuned, stay curious, and as always, happy collecting, my friends. Because sometimes, the most valuable treasures are the ones hiding right in your pocket. Today, we are unlocking one of the most surprising and valuable discoveries in American coinage, the 1985 D Liberty quarter dollar. Now, I know what you're thinking, a 1985 quarter? How could something so common, something we've all used in vending machines, parking meters, and grocery stores, possibly be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? But that's exactly what makes this story so fascinating. Hidden within the vast circulation of everyday coins lies a rare gem that collectors and numismatists around the world are desperately hunting for. And one of these unassuming little pieces of metal has recently made headlines with an unbelievable market value soaring as high as $465,000. So, welcome back to the channel, my fellow treasure seekers and history enthusiasts. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because here, we don't just look at coins, we uncover the mysteries, legends, and untold wealth that might just be sitting right inside your coin jar at home. Today's episode isn't just about money, it's about American history, craftsmanship, and the incredible story of how one small quarter became a symbol of immense value and fascination. Let's start our journey back to 1985. Picture it, the mid-80s, Ronald Reagan was president, the Space Shuttle Discovery had just taken flight, and the U.S. Mint in Denver, Colorado, was striking millions of quarters bearing the proud and iconic image of George Washington on the obverse side and the soaring American eagle on the reverse. The quarter, made of copper and nickel, had been the backbone of everyday transactions for decades. But among those millions of coins minted that year, a few rare and extraordinary pieces emerged, quarters that were struck with unique die errors, slightly off-center designs, or unintentional variations that set them apart from the rest. These rare minting quirks, invisible to the casual eye, would go unnoticed for years. Most of these quarters went into circulation, used, spent, and forgotten. But numismatists, those dedicated coin collectors who know how to spot history hiding in plain sight, began to notice subtle differences. The D mint mark, representing Denver, on some of these coins carried slight deviations in strike, thickness, and metal quality. Over time, these coins developed a mythical status among collectors. Fast forward to today, and the legend of the 1985 D Liberty quarter has reached new heights. One of these extraordinary specimens has been valued at an astonishing $465,000, yes, nearly $500,000, due to its pristine condition, ultra-rare minting variation, and historical significance. What makes it so special isn't just the year or the mint mark, it's the story it tells. It represents an era of American minting precision, the enduring legacy of liberty engraved in metal, and the incredible value that patience, passion, and a keen eye for detail can uncover. But beyond the jaw-dropping price tag, this coin embodies something even greater, the spirit of discovery. It reminds us that sometimes, the smallest, most ordinary-looking objects can hold the greatest surprises. That quarter you find wedged between your car seats or tucked inside a drawer could be worth far more than its face value. It could be a key to a piece of American history. So in this video, we'll explore everything you need to know about this remarkable 1985 D Liberty quarter dollar. We'll look at its design, the minting process, how to identify rare errors, what sets the $465,000 version apart, and how you can check your own collection to see if you might just be sitting on a fortune. We'll also dive deep into the history of the Washington quarter, its transformation over the decades, and how coin collecting has turned from a hobby into a million-dollar passion for people across the globe. Stay tuned till the end, because you won't believe how such an ordinary coin could turn into one of the most talked-about treasures in modern American numismatic history. This is more than just a coin story, it's a time capsule, a work of art, and a hidden investment that proves the saying true: one man's pocket change is another man's jackpot. So grab your magnifying glass, pull out your coin collection, and let's take a journey back through time to uncover the incredible legacy and astonishing value of the 1985 D Liberty quarter dollar. A coin that proves history and fortune can truly fit right in the palm of your hand.